Hi fam, we're still talking about uh, professional estheticians, and let's get into your professional image. I'm still reading from this book, and the learning objectives are, after completing this chapter, you should be able to 1. Discuss the importance of personal and public hygiene. 2. Explain the importance of correct posture for standing and sitting. 3. Demonstrate good human relations and a professional attitude. 4. Define professional ethics. Introduction. Your professional image is your credibility, and your success as an esthetician will depend upon the credibility that you build with clients. Although many people think of image as only the exterior, in reality it is a projection of our innermost self. When you cultivate a good professional image, you are developing those inner traits that will make you valuable to your clients and others. In this chapter, we will ask you to look at yourself and then at how you relate to other people, with an emphasis on things you do, rather than simply on what you think or believe. After all, you project an image by doing, not by being. Hygiene. Hygiene is the branch of applied science that deals with healthful living. It includes both personal and public hygiene. Personal hygiene concerns the intelligent care taken by the individual to preserve health by following the rules of healthful living, especially as they relate to such aspects as cleanliness, oral hygiene, posture, exercise, relaxation, adequate sleep, balanced diet, and healthy attitude. Those almost sound like the 8 Laws of Health by the Seventh-day Adventist, SDA. Public hygiene. To protect the health of the public, people suffering from an infection or contagious disease must not be allowed to attend school for cosmetologists, estheticians, nor makeup artists. Nor should they work in a salon or department store where there may be danger of infecting other people. A thorough physical examination is required of all persons seeking to be licensed to work in any area of the cosmetology field. Hygiene and good grooming. Appearance. Present a clean, neat, and attractive appearance. Do a daily bath, shower, and use of deodorant, cologne, and fragrances sparingly. Oral hygiene, your teeth and breath have to be fresh, because sometimes you're this close with your clients. Hairstyle, beard, and mustache for men must be trimmed and neat. You know, if you're looking all scrubby, nobody wants you to touch them. Hairstyle and facial makeup. Keep your hair clean and lustrous, and wear an attractive, up-to-date hairstyle that flatters your face and features. Because, like, if you don't, and you have to take a client, then they'll be like, are you sure you can do my hair? You know. So you want to display what it is that you do. If you say you want to work with wigs, maybe you should wear some. Or if you say you want to work with color, then maybe you need to wear color. If you do nails, you possibly should wear nails. Clothing and shoes, uniforms, or whatever clothing you wear to work should be neat, clean, properly fitted, and selected to project a conservative professional image. rather than sexy or super stylish one. Because you might think you're projecting a super stylish image and it could be just the opposite. Hands and nails should be clean at all times. You need a healthful way of life. A healthy person will usually have a clear complexion and luxuriant hair and bright, clear eyes. Guard your health by allowing yourself sufficient exercise and recreation with fresh air and sunshine, and by keeping a healthful diet through well-balanced meals. Exercise and recreation, whether walking through a forest, dancing, or a sport, or gym activities, exercise and recreation keeps the muscles firm and strong and help you stay alert and energetic by enhancing the flow of nutrients and oxygen throughout your body. As with anything, exercise can be overdone. Trust me, it can. And care should be taken to avoid overexposure to the sun. Exercise and recreation. You want to do a healthful diet. With me, I try to, and I don't always manage it, but I try to crowd my plate more with vegetables than meat. I'm really trying to cut back on meat the way they process it now, and trying to push meat away and eating more veggies. And in the morning, I always drink a great big glass of lemon water, and then I do my juicy, like I'll get kale for my iron and spinach. Kale for I get kale for the vitamin D and spinach for the iron. And I find that you only have to use, or maybe because I've been doing it so long, I only have to put a small amount of fruit in there to make it, palatable, make it sweet enough for me to get it down. And I will take a spoon too. And so when I drank all the juice, then I can scoop the rest out with my spoon, and it helps me stay fuller longer. So as for fatigue or tiredness resulting from work, exercise, mental effort, or strain caused by hurry and worry tends to drain the body of its vitality. So you want to be sure to keep a positive outlook on life. And I know that's not always easy. A lot of people have a lot of responsibilities and everything. But if you're facing a problem, then in your mind, instead of letting it weigh you down, in your mind, you need to figure out how would you like for this thing to come out. And that's the kind of mindset you need to keep. You need to think of a positive outcome. And usually it'll come out that way. And then if it don't, well, at least you won't have worried. Worry is a price you pay for something that ain't happened yet. So you need to keep a healthy attitude. And even for you Christians, it even says in the Bible that laughter is good for you. And that is so true. Laughter is good for your health. The mind and body operate as a unit. A well-balanced condition of body and mind results in good health. This enables them to perform all their functions normally. A healthy attitude can be cultivated by self-control. You don't want to do anything excessively. In place of worry and fear, the health-giving qualities of cheerfulness and courage and hope should be encouraged. Outside interests and recreation relieve the strain and monotony of hard work. That is no lie. I mean, I walk to lose weight, but I really enjoy walking. And right now, sometimes I just walk around the track. And I walk around and I think, and I really enjoy that, getting that fresh air. Just pray I don't be getting too many chemtrails. But anyway, we ain't going to think about that. I'm not going to dwell on stuff that I don't have no control over. So anyway, yeah, I get outside and try to get as much fresh air as possible. And I come into work with a new and invigorated attitude. I feel like I can take on anything. And whatever you got bad to throw it. Because I'm gonna be me. And I'm not gonna let you take that from me. Thoughts and emotions influence your body's activities. An angry thought may cause the face to, well, you can tell they're talking to white people, because an angry thought may cause the face to turn red and increase heart action. A thought may either stimulate or depress the functions of the body. I know that to be so damn true. If you think negatively, it will shut your body down. It can cause cancer. You can have cancer right in the middle, right in your stomach. And you could have it in a place where the doctor can't even find the origin of it. So be careful, be real careful about strong emotions. If you're going to have any strong emotions, let them be strong emotions of happiness. Strong emotions such as worry, anger, and fear have a harmful effect on the heart, arteries, and glands. Mental depression weakens the functions of the organ, thereby lowering the resistance of the body to disease. Good grooming adds to self-esteem. Observing the rules of hygienic living, cultivating positive attitudes, and keeping emotions under control help you project yourself as a successful esthetician. Even when you're unsure of your work and stuff like that, like I said, imagine a positive outcome. What does a positive outcome look like? And try to adhere to that. Carry yourself confidently. Go on in there like you know what you're doing, and try to make sure you do, and do everything to the best of your ability, because it's going to be a lot coming against you every which way they can. I hate to say it, but the field of cosmetology is competitive. Preaching to the choir. I'm going through that. Posture and visual poise. Correct posture is vitally important to your body because it helps to prevent fatigue. And it improves your personal appearance, and it permits graceful movements in relation to your everyday work. So you want to take real good care of your posture. Salon owners consider posture, visual poise, and personality to be as important to the esthetician as technical knowledge and manual skills. You got to be able to get along with the people that you work with, and you for sure got to get along with the client. That's why I say this is a field you got to love. And I do, I like most of my clients that come. We usually always find common ground. And the ones that don't, like if they're quiet and don't want to talk to me, then I leave them alone, let them, just sit there and get their hair done. And I do their hair to the best of my ability. It's people I don't like, and I do their hair to the best of my ability, because it ain't about me. This is a job. It's a professional job, and you gotta do what you gotta do. Point blank period. And it makes you feel good. Standing. Regular exercise keeps the muscles of the body in good condition and assists in forming the habits of good posture. If you find that if you pass by a mirror and you notice that you're doing bad posture, carry the weight on the balls of your feet, not on your heels. Imagine a plumb line falling from your shoulder and stand so that it falls just forward of the ankle. Keep your knees flexed. Keep your shoulders back. You don't have to stand at attention, but you should be close to it. Hold your abdomen in. Even if you're not overweight, poor posture can give you a protruding stomach. Benefits of good posture. Hold your head high. This gives you the appearance of confidence and reduces aching shoulders as well. Benefits of good posture. It is important to maintain good posture. It gives a feeling of confidence, and 2, it gives good posture helps build good health by allowing the inner organs room to function properly. 3, standing tall helps to improve your speech by freeing the power source of your voice and the diaphragm. 4, proper body alignment contributes to dynamic personality. Correct sitting posture. Number 1, place your feet on the floor directly under your knees. 2, have the seat of the chair even with your knees. This will allow the upper and lower legs to form a 90-degree angle at the knees. 3, allow your feet to carry the weight of your thighs. 4, rest the weight of your torso on the thigh bones, not on the end of your spine. 5, keep your torso erect. 6, make sure your chair is at the correct height so that the upper and lower parts of your arm form a right angle when you are working. 7, sit back in the chair. 8, never slouch. Correct lifting technique. When you lift something heavy, be sure to use the weightlifter's method, or you may cause a rupture or a slipped disc. When I managed a salon, I did that. I kept my posture like a weightlifter when I had to bend down and pick something up. And I had someone to make a comment about it, saying, well, it sure ain't cute, so you need to stop doing that. It ain't all about being cute, because if something happened in my back and I'm laying on my back in the hospital, you going somewhere else, because all you want is your hair done. And I ain't got time, I think it's good to look nice, but I ain't got time to hurt myself to be cute for you. Correct stooping and bending technique. To pick up an article from the floor, place your feet close together. 2, keep your back perpendicular to the floor as you bend your knees. 3, lift with the muscles of your legs and buttocks, not the back. Do hand and nail grooming and take good care of your feet. Personality and human relations. Your personality is the key to a successful career in the professional world. You can build a personality that helps open the doors to a full and happy life experience. Open doors to a life full of happy experiences. Only you can draft the pattern of the ideal you. Who can step through these doors? No one can make you over, no one but yourself. People develop their personalities according to the way they meet their everyday problems. But the good and bad situations that affect their lives can be used to strengthen their personalities. Attitude. Attitude has a great deal to do with personality. It influences your likes and dislikes and your response to people, events, and things. People who meet situations with calmness and who are cheerful, pleasant, and easy to get along with are said to have a healthy attitude toward life. Emotional stability. Practice self-control. Realize what a great beautifier serenity is and strive for emotional balance. Develop the qualities of character that command respect. Chief among them being emotional stability. Learn to suppress the signs that betray unpleasant emotions. Facial grimaces or gestures of anger, impatience, envy, or greed. Always control your temper. Graciousness. Learn to display pleasant emotions, a smile of greeting and a word of welcome, the willingness to assume the responsibilities of friendship, the ability to fit into new situations and meet new people with friendliness. All are part of professionalism. A sincere smile sets the mood for warm human relations. Politeness. That's something a lot of people are missing. The root of politeness is thoughtfulness of others. It includes all the little things such as saying thank you and please, and treating people with respect, exercising care of other people's property, being tolerant and understanding of other people's efforts, and being considerate of those with whom you work. Sense of humor. Cultivate your sense of humor. Take yourself less seriously. When you can laugh at yourself, you have gained the ability to evaluate realistically your relative personal importance. Voice and conversation. Tone of voice, conversational skills, and good language skills equal success. The use of proper grammar and intelligent conversation will serve you well as a professional esthetician. Remember that success is not made within the salon alone, but it depends also on personal contacts, associations, and active participation in many social and business functions. A pleasant sound. Cultivate a voice that sounds pleasant and cheerful. That's what I gotta do. Try tape recording yourself and listening for any harshness, whining, or sarcastic intonations in your everyday conversations. Then focus on replacing these with more positive, friendly speech mannerisms. Speak clearly and loudly enough to be heard without overwhelming. Pleasant conversation. Now is perhaps when you wish you had paid more attention to your English teacher. Relax. You don't have to sound like a college professor. Avoid using slang, vulgarisms, and poor grammar. You will find that speaking correctly becomes a habit, just like good posture. When speaking with clients, avoid negative statements or topics. Don't ridicule or condemn anything or anybody. Be polite and pleasant. Always stay away from controversial or negative topics. I know people who do that effortlessly. They do that like that's just what they do. They stay away from negative topics, or if you bring one up, then they just pretend like they agree with you. What your voice should say. Your voice is you. That is what it should convey about you. Number 1, sincerity, honesty of mind or intention. Intelligence, the act of understanding. 3, friendliness, friendly behavior. Vitality, vigor, and liveliness. 5. Flexibility, pliable, not rigid voice tones. 6. Expressiveness, the expression of your individuality. Topics to discuss in conversation are clients' personal interests, personal grooming, and cosmetic needs. Clients' own activities, fashions, literature, art, music, education, travel, civic affairs, and vacations. Try to understand the client's state of mind and fit your conversation to the client's mood, temperament, and interests. Conversational ease. To acquire conversational ease, guide the conversation. Do not be argumentative. Be a good listener. Do not monopolize the conversation. Do not become personal by prying into private affairs. Talk about ideas rather than people. Use simple language that all can understand. Never gossip. Be pleasant. Use good language skills. I'm guilty about 3 or 4 of those myself. I'm glad I'm reading these to you guys. Topics not to discuss. Never discuss the following topics: your own personal problems, religion, other clients' poor behavior, your personal affairs, your own financial status, poor workmanship of coworkers, your own health problems, information given to you in confidence. If you give away some information that somebody told you to keep a secret of, and you go tell it, then people are going to look at you like, they might be listening, but they're looking at you like, I'm not telling this chick nothing. Like the old people say, if a dog bring a bone, he'll carry a bone. Being professional means attending to all details about yourself and your business. You must be punctual. Your work area must be tidy and clean. You must be prepared for each client and each question. You must genuinely care that each client receives the very best service and products possible. We've all heard the old saying about never giving a second chance to make a first impression. That's true. But every time a client sees you or speaks with you, whether in the salon or elsewhere, you make another impression. Strive to make sure that it is always a good one. And every client is a VIP. Treat all your clients as a very important person, and you will be rewarded with their loyalty in business. Giving VIP treatment is as simple as following basic rules like being honest and being tactful. Be alert, cheerful, and enthusiastic. Don't come to work dragging. Don't party before it's time to go to work. Be, eat right and get up in the morning. Jump up in the morning and, take care of yourself and go. Be patient and courteous. Be orderly and punctual. Be honest, dependable, and loyal. Be concerned about your clients' needs. Be diligent about educating yourself so that you can better serve your clients, because there's always somebody around the corner who will beat you if you don't. Professional ethics. Ethics deals with the study and philosophy of human conduct, with emphasis on the determination of right and wrong. Simply stated, living by standards of good ethics will assure that you are doing what is right as an esthetician, whether personally, socially, or in business. A set of high moral principles and values is a prerequisite for building confidence and developing increased clientele. Good ethics. Ethical behavior is a simple, straightforward matter. Be honest, be tactful with all your clients. Treat all clients fairly and with equal respect. Be dependable in all your dealings with coworkers, clients, and others. Take the initiative in solving problems for your clients and for your salon. Practice the highest standards of professionalism at all times. Poor ethics, questionable practices, extravagant claims, and unfulfilled promises violate the rules of ethical conduct. These acts can cast an unfavorable light on your professionalism, profession, teachers, and on the entire beauty industry. Laws and rules and regulations. The successful esthetician must know the laws, rules, and regulations governing aesthetics and must comply with them. By such compliance, the esthetician is contributing to the public's health, welfare, and safety. State licensing member and inspectors. The state licensing members and inspectors are charged with maintaining professional standards for competence and ethics. Develop a respectful relationship with them by knowing what their duties and rights and responsibilities are, and by always dealing with them on a professional level. Questions, discussion, and review. Okay, guys, that was your professional image. We'll talk more about it. Instead of reading, we'll just discuss it more. You guys take care. I love you all. Goodbye.